Bill Clinton, Winston Churchill, Martin Luther King Jr., and Oprah Winfrey. You must be thinking why I'm taking these names. Okay, tell me what they have in common. You would say they all are great leaders. Yes, indeed, they are great leaders, but they are world's famous great communicators. Hey ambitious people, welcome to my channel. I am Anjali Sharma. I'm here to provide people-centric learning solutions, talent development strategies that boost your leadership skills, management skills, advance your career, and bring the best in you. Today we are going to discuss 4 tips to excel your communication skills. If you want to be an excellent leader, you have to have an excellent communication skills. This is one vital trait that distinguishes between great leaders and poor leaders. In fact, the success of your business depends on it. According to Harvard Business Review, 2 of the top 6 traits of great leaders are communication skills. Gilbert Amelio says that developing excellent communication skills is absolutely essential to effective leadership. The leader must be able to share the knowledge, ideas, to transmit a sense of urgency and enthusiasm to others. If a leader can't get a message across clearly and motivate others to act on it, then having a message does not even matter. So let's come to the point and discuss 4 tips to excel your communication skills. Tip number 1 is be an active listener. This I learned from my mentor. She is an amazing person and a very active listener. Effective leaders know when they need to talk and more importantly when they need to listen. They listen to their team, they pull in ideas from each member, they take feedback from them, value their opinions, and they ensure they're fully engaged in the conversation. So practice active listening. Ask right questions. This can be open-ended questions. Let the ideas flow. Invite them to elaborate and ensure you make notes. You also need to ensure that you're 100% mentally present in the moment and not interrupted by distractions. This is easy to achieve. Keep your cell phones away in meeting and all distractions will be away from you. One thing I've seen, let's say you have next meeting in few minutes and now you're not able to concentrate on discussion as you have to prepare for the next meeting or something is there. You have to tell your team or the colleagues that you will continue in next meeting. It is this simple. Tip number 2 is be transparent. Great leaders value transparency. So one of my pitches in my annual presentations has always been tell your employees how they are adding value to the organization. Make them understand the organizational goals. Communicate well in advance on your planning or any changes happening in the organization. One of the surveys done by American Management Association on employee awareness states that more than a third of senior managers, executives, and employees hardly knows what's going on in the organization. So as an effective leader, you must build a trust with your team and communicate them openly about organizational goals and the role they play in organizational success. This is called transparency and it always goes a long way. Be transparent to your team. Tip number 3 is clearly communicate your goals. Like what is expected of the team? What do you want? When do you want? And how much do you want? It's very important that you clearly explain these 2 W's and 1 H to your team. You also need to explain the purpose of your product so that your team have a right perspective of giving solutions to you. You also might need to go back to your team and understand that you have set the right expectations or not. Clarity and concise messages bring effectiveness to your communication. Tip number 4 is empathy. Having compassion towards your teammates and ensuring they feel valued is one of the most important traits needed as a leader. Many organizations have already started keeping empathy as their one of the organizational values and leadership principles. It has also been ranked as a top leadership skill needed for success. The better you get at acknowledging and understanding employees' feelings and experiences, the more heard and valued they will feel. In a survey done by Business Solver, 96% of respondents, 96 is a big number, isn't that? 96% respondents say that it is important for their employers to demonstrate empathy. If you want to be an effective communicator and build a stronger, more productive culture, practice responding with empathy. So friends, these are the 4 tips that helps you communicate effectively and talk like a leader. Number 1, be an active listener. Number 2, be transparent. Number 3, communicate goals clearly. And number 4, be empathetic. I hope these tips serve you well as they have served me as well as my clients. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your loved ones. I am Anjali Sharma and I'll see you next time.